is up, guys? Welcome back to Beyond the Barrel Bourbon. I am Eric. Phil. Welcome to Myskey Monday.
First ever Myskey Monday.
First ever and first in a long string of Myskey Mondays. I think what we're going to start doing is coming to you guys every Monday after work, do a mystery pour.
2 mystery pours this
week.
time.
This time is 2. Maybe next time it'll be 2 also. But we're
gonna eventually have a box with a
not to be confused with Todd's
30-something samples
famous
in
bourbon
it,
briefcase.
and we'll just pull a sample from that box, and that way neither of us will know what we're drinking.
I'll bring whatever it is, 15 or 18 of them from my house. He'll bring 18 from his house. We'll label. I'll have my label key. He'll have his label key, and then probably let Todd put some stuff in there for us if he wants.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it all out. But Phil, you have any idea what you're drinking?
No. Well,
50% of what you're drinking.
But today we need to tell them what we're doing today.
We're doing a Myskey.
I know.
We'll tell them after.
No, we're telling them that you brought one from your...
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's...
I brought one from mine, so this is 2 different whiskeys we're going to be drinking.
We're both semi-blind. I'm double blind on one. You're double blind on one.
Correct.
Guys, I don't know if you've noticed this, if you could see this. We are going to do a benchmark Beyond the Barrel giveaway. It's not actually... I'm not going to give all his secrets away, but Triple J, old Jeff...
Giveaway.
We're not selling it, YouTube.
This is a giveaway. Free.
Free, absolutely
no
free.
Attached.
Only string attached is you got to be subscribed and comment.
We don't know yet.
It is a honey barrel. There's no rules for this just yet, so it's coming. But yeah, it's good. I've tried it. It's you gotta like honey. I mean, we let it sit a little bit longer in the barrel to take on a little bit more of an oak note. But yeah, it's pretty good. We're pretty happy to send it on out. So where are we going? Which way you want to start?
Well, we start with the one in the front.
All right.
You put it in the front.
That's fine. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh.
It smells butyraceous. Hey, we're doing fairly well. We've only dropped 1.6% of our frames.
I don't know what that means.
That means we haven't dropped as many frames as we had been when we weren't plugged in hardwired.
What you smelling? Because I know this is mine.
It's unique.
What are you unique in what way?
It's my first pour in 2 days, man. So I'm just trying to. I'm not getting fruit at all.
Okay.
It's butter. I mean, I'm getting like almost like buttered bread.
Interesting.
Maybe a touch of cinnamon. No oak. no woody note.
I feel like I'm getting some citrus here. I did it again.
I'm starting to think it's a theme with you and citrus scents, because every time we have a citrus nose, it splashes your face.
Little citrus, little spiciness. Bacon spice for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go with citrus.
It's definitely. I mean, I can get a hint of fruit.
Maybe a little leather.
You know what? I want to guess just on the nose, but I'm not.
Why not?
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Okay.
I mean, I want to, but
you just said you wanted to, and then you said you don't.
It's got a Bardstown vibe to it.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. I don't know. I'm not going to say it is. I'm not going to say it isn't. That's not my official guess, but I'm going to say that it smells like it's got a little Bardstown to it.
Oh, when you're ready to drink.
I'm ready. I'm always ready to drink, man.
Definitely getting some leather there.
I'm not getting leather.
I'm getting leather.
Not
like.
Don't you? No, you normally don't like leather, right? Like I think normally.
No, I like leather.
I thought you didn't care for it much.
Leather, tobacco, kind of. I like those notes.
I know
don't
you
like
like
it
tobacco,
when it's too
but
intense, like on the 2024 cellar aged.
I really want to revisit that. Now that it's been open for a while, everybody that we've talked to says it's gotten better.
Yeah, there's kind of a little bit of cinnamon mid palate. A little bit of leather tobacco on the finish. I can't quite figure out what's up front, but I like it. Decent hug.
It's definitely like this is to me like it's very bourbony, right? Like it's very like what?
So you're getting like traditional bourbon.
I'm getting a lot of that the more like the more baking spice. I'm getting more.
I would agree that it's more.
I'm not gonna say it's not a high rye, but I'm gonna say that it's not found north. So it's like I'm not getting that out of it. It's not.
I would agree that it's more spicy and punchy than it is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I would bet dollars for donuts it's not Buffalo Trace. There's no I don't get apples or any sweetness out of this. I do get now I'm starting to get a little bit of a fruitiness on the nose, but it's not that apple note that I know.
A little bit of pencil shaving, a little bit of spice, a little bit of leather tobacco. There is something.
Well, I don't want to. Well, I was going to keep some in there, but too late.
A little sweet up front. Not like more traditional bourbon sweetness up front. Then it hits those punchier notes, like the bacon spices, a little citrus.
Gotta say, it also contains C9. I didn't want to give your secrets away, Jeff. I thought you wanted to keep your formula to yourself.
So how you want to do this? You want to tip them or you want to not tip them? We should probably tip them.
We probably should tip them.
Just in case, something gets high enough on one.
Do you
want to
tip them up front or you want to tip them after?
Yeah, tip them up front because we're only taking them each on an individual basis. It's not.
Yeah, but they always change when you go back there to go through.
We're not like picking a winner here.
No. Instinctively, I'm gonna go. I'll probably go low to mid 70s.
Okay.
I'll probably say like 72 to 74 in that range. Not to put too much into it, but
I've had this a couple times now, and it's fluctuated from high to low 70s for me. Today, I feel like I enjoyed it more than any of the 2 previous times I've had it. I'm not sure if you've had this or not, though.
I don't know. There's a familiarity in it, but I can't identify it. I have no idea. Like, I'm at a loss.
Well,
I did. It wasn't. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out. Let's do mine next. Good Lord.
That's not what she said.
Why? Well, no. Let's go. Let's go. Stay blind.
Okay. I just wanted to reveal it while we're fresh on the notes we just gave on it.
All right. That's whatever you want to do.
We'll still be blind. I don't know what you're drinking.
That's true.
All right. Any guesses before the pull?
I mean, no. I mean, I was gonna stay. I'll stay with Bardstown. Even though
we do have to tip it before I reveal it.
We did. We just
no.
I said between 72 and 74.
We gave a range.
All right, so 73. 73. I'll stick right in the middle of the range.
I'm going to go 78 today.
Okay.
Since the first time I had it, I think I gave it like a 75, 76. Second time I was lower.
I'll be honest.
Today's the best I've had so far.
That's one of those pours that I feel like if I go back to, it'll go higher. I don't think it would go lower.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like I think if we did the initial go through and come back to it, I may have gone a little higher.
There's some complexity in this pour.
Oh no, it's a good whiskey. I've got nothing major.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Is that 36 or 35?
No, this is Barrel Bourbon Cask Finish Series Ice Wine.
Okay. I don't know if I've had that one actually.
I don't know if you've had it either.
Okay.
Let's see. A lot of whiskey in here. 5 and 8-year-old Kentucky, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11-year-old Indiana, 9 and 15 Tennessee, 9-year Wyoming.
It's a new one for me.
Explains the complexity, but the mash bill does confirm something I was suspecting.
I will say I don't get a ton of MGP ethanol in that.
Higher rye content.
Okay.
24%. Which
is there any wheat in there?
Pencil shavings. Only 1% wheat.
Okay. I wonder if that's the breadiness
I
I'm
don't know
getting.
much about ice wine, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
I've never actually had ice wine. But there you go. Probably nothing high enough to make the tourney. But
What's
still good.
what's that, about $80? Give or take.
I think where I bought it, it was about $80.
Okay.
5 years. 100 and it's 53.26. I'm not doing all that math, so a little over 106 proof.
50. It's 53 and a quarter. So 106 and a half. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna leave this right here.
All right. Sweet. Moving on. I was a little heavy-handed with my pour here.
Right away, this one's a little darker.
Ooh, I like that nose.
That is fruity.
What fruit? What do you get? Like, what kind of fruit do you get? I'm definitely getting it's almost tropical.
I don't know. I'm getting tropical.
You get tropical out of that.
Maybe a little cherry.
I can see it.
This is darker. Whatever the fruit is, this is a darker fruit.
I'm almost getting like a cedar note, like a cedar vibe.
Maybe kind of some cherry and raisins.
Okay. Daryl,
Todd says the
finish
MSRP is 90.
$90. Okay.
Where I bought it, it wasn't listed at 90, so I bought it online for under that.
That's not bad.
Not going to tell you where because
We're not directing anybody to buy whiskey
direct you
anywhere.
to a site
You shop your local stores.
because YouTube.
Hope y'all liked the intro to the last show.
Yeah, fruity, a little raisiny, a little cherry.
I can see raisiny. I can I wouldn't have pegged that on there, but I can see it. Like the nose?
Yeah.
Me too. Ready?
Yeah, I like the nose. I like when I get fruit. That is not what I was expecting based on the nose.
It's cinnamon.
I'm not getting cinnamon.
Not a ton of it, just a hint of it. Kind of leathery.
What the hell? Something must be off on my palate, because there's something going on mid-palate that I don't feel like I've tasted before. But I have a feeling I have had this before.
I don't know if you've had this before or not, actually.
Oh, I don't know if I have either because I have no clue what this is. Let's see. Yeah, something mid-palate.
Good or bad?
I haven't decided. I do get that leathery note. God, it's familiar. It's a food, and it's gonna make me mad because I can't figure out what the food is. But it's a very specific food.
It'll make you mad.
It's a very specific food.
I'm not gonna say what it is because I feel like if I say what it is, it could give it away.
What, the food?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that would give it away. I don't associate any particular food with. Man. Yeah,
I personally lean towards this one more.
This one's a little darker on the
In the
view
glass.
in on the palate. I think
Todd, any guesses?
the first one was, well, he's gonna guess on. Basically, I gave him nothing.
Oh,
I don't think you've said anything.
I haven't.
So you want to guess, Todd?
Well,
I said it tastes weird,
it tastes like food.
and I think Eric said cinnamon once. You want to take a guess on what we're drinking?
It's dark. I mean, I get a little bit of
Ooh.
I get a little bit of woodiness. Ooh, what? Ooh, what?
Is that banana?
I could see banana.
I just gulped right
You
into
really did. I heard it. I heard it over here. Yeah, I got it nailed down. Yeah. Hey, look, I knew you would. If anybody knew,
What do you taste?
if anybody was
I
gonna
know you said cinnamon, but what else?
it was 100% gonna be you, Todd, the whiskey wizard. I can see. I can. Like I said,
No,
it's
I don't want to know what I want to know what you're tasting. If you feel like something specifically would give it away to me, leave it out. But tell me what else you're tasting.
it's a tropical fruit.
Okay.
I get a tropical fruit.
And you think that tropical fruit would give it
I
away?
think it could.
Okay. I also don't know what you consider a tropical fruit. They grow bananas in the tropics.
I mean, okay, so I'll say it's banana.
Okay.
I can I do taste banana on this.
I do. I smell it.
I don't want to spoil it for Phil. Todd, respect, bro.
Honestly, though, I don't know which I prefer.
Triple J thinks it's JD Rye.
I mean, that's a fair guess.
It is. It doesn't taste proofy enough to be that, unless it could be like a twice barreled, but
I remember JD Rye being a bit more
sweet.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really getting that.
No, this is more. And again, I go back to this. It kind of reminds me of some of the notes I was getting from this. It's bourbony. It's more like traditional bourbon, not high rye.
You know
not,
what else I sometimes get banana on? 1792.
I do too, actually, believe it or not. In fact, I remember the first time I had 1792 small batch on ice. The first time I ever had it was on ice, and I was like, man, it tastes like a banana shake. Give me a guess so I can reveal. Oh, well, we got to tip it, and then we can... He says, never mind. You can't... It doesn't work like that, Jeff. Your guess was in, man.
Wait, you want me to guess first, or you want me to tip it first?
Tip it and then guess.
I will go... I think I might like this one a little bit more.
I mean, they're close for me.
They're close because I feel like might be getting some high rye notes on this as well. I don't think it's as complex as this one. I think this one's a little more intense. 1792 single barrel.
You didn't tip it.
Wow.
That's what Jeff said, too. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get that on 1792 single barrel. I get grapes on 1792 single barrel.
It's been so long since I've had 17. I was just naming a 1792.
I love single barrel. 1792 is one of my favorites. That's one of those ones I'm always gonna have a backup of.
Let me see here real quick. Since I tipped this one a 78.
Phil's in trouble.
I'm creating a gauge.
Good Lord, man.
Okay.
Here, put spliggity splash just a hair of that in here, just so I can revisit. So
Going back,
it's still a baseline.
This one's a little more.
That's fine. That's good. That's all.
A little more potent, I think, flavor wise.
Ooh, wow! I come back to that. That smells like Fruity Pebbles, the cereal.
Interesting.
Holy crap!
So I'll go 74.
Mm-hmm.
So 74, 78. I'll do 4 tips different.
I'm kind of opposite of you.
Okay.
I'm going 76.
On what?
On mine.
What'd you give this?
72.
Okay.
73. I gave it a 73. So
Okay.
it's 4 tips difference for me. So your guess is 1792 single barrel?
I mean, I don't think it's that. I was just naming a 1792.
Surprised the bananas didn't give it away.
Well, the bananas would only give it.
I get bananas on Old Forester a lot. This is Old Forester 1910.
Okay.
A lot of people like the 20 better. I tend to we did a Old Forester tasting with our buddy at Total Wine, and we went through the whole lineup. I mean, it's a shelfer. I think 1910's a shelfer,
Yes.
and it's probably about $30 cheaper than that.
I would say value-wise, probably getting a better value out of the 1910.
I think it's 93 proof. 93 proof. What did I do?
Todd says this is an MSRP
Drinking
of
K-Wood,
90.
Minnick Pit, great stuff.
If this is a $90 bottle, like it's at least 80. If it's in that 80 to 90, not a disappointing pour at that price, but it's not something you have to jump on at that price.
Well, we're talking about you ranked it a 4-tip difference with that being ahead. This is 20 to 25-ish dollars cheaper.
I mean, it's a good whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start getting into that
that's about what I paid for it, Todd.
80, 90, $100 range.
I paid less than that for it.
I'm talking about this.
Yeah.
When you're getting in the 80, 90, $100 range, pulling the trigger on it, the tips need to get high.
I agree.
You need to start getting, and this is close. I think this is right on the borderline of being priced correctly. At, like I said, where I paid for it, it wasn't 90. But at 90, I don't think it's something you'd be overly disappointed in. It's a complex whiskey. You get a lot of flavors. There's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 whiskeys blended into here. And it's a nice wine finish.
Yeah, I don't know much about ice wine finishes and stuff. I'm generally not a wine finish person, but I didn't really get that on that.
I'm not rushing to buy backup of it. I'll say that.
I was telling Jeff yesterday, I think. I bought this Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I put some damage into this. I've actually really liked this a lot more than.
So you bought it Thursday, and you said you haven't had a drink in 2 days.
Yeah, that's how much I drank between Friday and Saturday.
And I know that's not all you drank.
You don't know that at all.
I do, because you never drink the same thing over and over.
You know what? Here's a fun story for you. Not a fun story, but here's a fun task for you guys to do.
If you want to meat and poops.
He does. If you want to find out how much you
chili and red beans.
No, it's not chili. It's gumbo.
Gumbo and red beans.
And then I'll poop. No,
fiery.
You want a fun task? You want to find out how much you're actually drinking in any given night? Stay on one drink. Stay on one bottle for a night. And drink the same amount of pour. See how fast. Like, these bottles really don't last as long as you kind of hope they would.
I mean, to me, what's the proof on that?
93 proof.
It drinks about like a.
To me, it drank like a 100 proofer.
To me, no, I'm talking about price rise. It drinks in that $50 to $60 range.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
have zero problem. That is what I was getting ready to tell you. I have zero problem having an extra bottle of this laying around.
This one for me is a try before you buy. The problem is.
You're trying it at $100, essentially.
No. Well, essentially, yes, because I don't know of any bar that carries
barrel.
The ice wine. No, I know bars that carry barrel, but ice wine, I don't know of any bar that carries it. So, I mean, if you do have one in your area, try it. Because it's towing that line of
worth it versus not worth it.
Right. So, I mean, if you have the option to try it, obviously try it because... it's not be for everyone.
Yeah, so there's a thing with Old Forester 1910. If you grab the 10 and the 20 and you 50-50 them, it makes 1915. And apparently that's the one that, that's what people like. People love doing that when you mix them together. I thought the 20 was a little bit too heavy on the alcohol taste. And that's why I kind of
had that issue with the 20.
I kind of lean towards the 10, but that's it. I mean, listen, neither one of these broke world records here for tips.
Well, I knew mine wouldn't.
I knew mine wouldn't either.
Well, there you go.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things. But
we each brought two non overly interesting whiskeys. What was that?
We brought 2 non-tater bottles.
I mean, that was kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting.
I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
It's good. If a buddy's got it and you want to try it, try it. It's good.
That is, yeah. For MGP, it's not. For me,
probably
it's
got
not
less
as,
MGP than any. Well, no, it's got a lot of MGP.
I know. I can
But
taste
it's
it.
also got Kentucky and you said you couldn't really taste
I
it.
couldn't. It wasn't overbearing. I said I don't taste it as much as I generally do.
No.
That's what I said. We can go
This
back and
guy's lying.
rewind, man.
Yeah, he could taste it after he knew it had MGP in it.
I told you.
Then he could taste it. I didn't hear one time while you were sipping it.
I was being respectful.
Oh, he's being
I was
respectful.
being respectful.
Being respectful.
I was being respectful.
Yeah. I mean, it's quality whiskey. But if you do see it at like for whatever reason, if maybe online it pops up.
Jeff said he's going to let us try that 34-year-old Canadian.
Well, that's 150 something proof, so we'll see if
Dude, hazmat and oak. Oh my God.
I would say if you see this below 80, probably get it, because it's at least $70-$75 whiskey.
Not for
and
me.
you're not gonna see it.
Not for me.
You're not gonna
Neither
see
one
it.
of these drank like they should have been about $70 to $80. These are both $50 to $60 for me at both.
Well, this one is just a more complex, intense flavor whiskey than that one. So.
But you also got to like the notes you're getting, right? And I
like the pencil shaving note.
I didn't get that. And
And I
when you
like
said it, I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
And I like the hint of leather. I like that. I like a hint of leather. I don't want to feel like I'm chewing on a saddle. But I do like that.
This is our longest live ever.
So what?
So what?
So what? So what? Yeah. I like, because to me, a bottle that gives a little hint of leather or tobacco generally lends itself to a longer finish. Those are finishes that hang around a while on my palate. So I like the hint. The problem with the Maker's Mark Cellar Age 24 is that
They overdid it.
one, it's very intense leather, but it's mid-palate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like this lingering leather note. It's like a mid-palate spike of leather that overwhelms everything.
Right.
But get a little hint of it, like it. Longer, it lends itself to a longer finish.
Just
bigger
a couple
hug.
of guys hanging out drinking whiskey. No harm in that. Well, fuck you. Oh, screw it. If that's the case, hand me something behind you. Grab me that whiskey tree over there.
This just keeps getting better, to be honest with you.
Hand me that whiskey tree. I'm gonna cheers to Adam since I know he's watching.
This keeps getting better. A little fruit that time, too. Oh! Might have to adjust my tips.
Going down.
No, I just said it keeps getting better. Why would it go down?
Yo, Adam. Just a couple dudes drinking whiskey. Nice and potent.
What's our time on this?
Care for some? 28 minutes.
28 minutes ain't even close.
To our longest live?
Yeah, I promise.
I don't know, man.
I promise.
No, I mean, I'm talking about our lives without
promise.
guests.
I think you got like 10 more minutes till you hit that. Because what started happening in our lives is we just started drinking and then like we don't stop.
We don't stop.
And we keep talking and sometimes we just keep saying the same stuff so we don't have to stop.
I feel like
drinking.
I feel like we're in a good place now. I feel like if we started doing that, Todd and Jeff would catch us and tell us, "Bro, you said that already."
No, I repeat myself all the time.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Whiskey Tree from 7-3 Distillery. This is.
I'll be honest. That's the best nose.
This is the Wheater.
This is the best nose we've had. That is.
No, he doesn't want anything from you, Adam.
What would I want from Adam?
I don't know. This is the best nose. I didn't even smell it.
I'll tell you what I want from Adam. I want Adam to move away on this side of the lake. That's what I want from Adam. So I can drink his collection.
I know a really good real estate broker.
And not
if you want to
have
make
to
that
get
move.
an Uber and pay $45.
Or now hear me out here, Phil. The simplest solution to that: get you a boo. Get an old lady. Get a girlfriend. Get a wife. And she'll drive you.
Get a wife just for a taxi?
No, just get a wife in general. You need a wife, man. You're old.
I am old. Anybody else old?
You know, no, I'm gonna let it go. It does smell really good.
It's the best nose.
It does
we've had, yeah.
I still think I like the Old Forester nose the best, but this smells really good. I like that dark oaky banana on that Old Forester. Which and honestly, I have no personal like what do they call that? I have no affectations towards Old Forester. I'm not an Old Forester fan. I think I gave President's Choice like I was leaving it alone, man. I wasn't going there. Wasn't going there. No, I have no biases towards Old Forester. In fact, because I do love Brown Foreman, I do love Jack Daniels. I've always found the problem with a lot of the Old Forester stuff is it's super like over peppery. It's like over black pepper and I know I gave President's Choice like an 80, 82 the other day.
The only Old Forester I've had that I thought was peppery was
the Blue Label store picks.
Yeah, the barrel strength.
The Martin's pick was super black peppery.
The 100 proof single barrel is not very peppery. I don't think the 1924 is peppery. I don't think that was peppery.
I tried. I was at Jeff's house the other day and tried. I wanted to revisit the King Ranch.
I don't know what Jeff is talking about.
I don't know what Jeff's talking about either. Something about 2025.
Did somebody say another date?
No. Just a couple of guys
He's correcting us.
No.
I get it.
Wait, did we say 2024?
No, I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
Oh, I get it now too. Yep. Yeah, it is 2025, Phil.
This is a bonus bottle, by the way. Bonus, not Myskey, on Myskey Monday.
Well, you know how these things go.
Since Myskey Monday, we've established that most of you have probably tried 1910, and you know whether or not you want it. 1910 to me is good. Well,
I think 1910 is probably the best Old Forester Shelfer.
The
Statesman's solid too. Like I've got the Statesman up there too. It's
been a while since I've gone through the lineup. I might be inclined to agree with you. Maybe we'll do a show to determine.
I'm
just
good with
blind all the Shelfer Old Foresters.
I am absolutely. Patrick will come on with us. Patrick's with
I have no idea who Patrick is.
Patrick's with you do. Patrick's
I
with
know who Patrick is.
Patrick's with Republic, and he carries the Old Foresters. He's the one that put on that tasting with the Old Forester lineup, the Shelfer lineup.
I didn't go to that.
I know you were invited, and you.
Was probably not in town.
No, you were in town. You left us hanging.
That's not true.
You didn't like us that day. You're mad at us.
Well, I don't like Eric.
No, well, I don't like Phil either, but
I don't like Eric. I hope that comes through on the camera.
He's lying. He wouldn't be here if he didn't like me.
Eric doesn't wear deodorant.
1924 King. What about it, Jeff? Like you can't just make blanket statements. 1920. Hey, Phil. Russell's 13. Russell's 15.
I think he's saying his favorite Old Foresters.
Yeah, but say that.
I do like the 1924.
1924. I didn't. I don't think I liked it much. Didn't we do it? We did it recently on the show, didn't we?
Yeah, we just did it.
Yeah. No, what was it in Todd's? No.
No.
I remember doing it. I just don't remember.
Yeah, that was the 100 proof show. And
That's
that was interchangeable. I don't even remember what won that.
Oh damn! What did win that?
I don't even remember.
What
but
did
it was interchangeable first place for me. I think it
might have been in last place for me.
It might have been, but I knew what I was getting into when I bought it because I.
Do you remember? Did you try the King Ranch?
Yes.
It's fine. I just when I tried it at Jeff's house the other day, I wanted to revisit it.
I know where Jeff got the King Ranch from, and at that price, it's fair.
Yeah. You say that. I don't like it enough to spend that for it.
King Ranch is about.
It's like $120.
No. Now.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Taylor one, the
E.H. Taylor one, yeah.
So
I mean.
No. Did it or did the Bowman one?
No, the Taylor
one.
one.
Oh no, I had Bowman first. That's right. I had Bowman first.
The Taylor one.
The Taylor one overall.
Now.
It was Taylor, Bowman, 1924.
God,
I can't think of what the fourth. There was a fourth one in there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Jeff. I mean, not Jeff. Todd. What was the fourth one that we had in there?
I got brain fog.
You're so stupid.
I got anxiety-induced brain fog.
What are you anxious about, man?
The vagus nerve.
The vagus nerve? Dude, you're going to Vegas in like a couple of weeks.
The Vagister. I don't know, but whatever it is, Eric's going to look it up.
You heard it here first.
He's going to look it up, and it's going to be diseased by next week, whatever it is.
Oh, whatever.
So, yeah, I mean...
Okay, yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
$80 for
Like
the
I said,
1924 is fine.
No, not the
I mean for the King Ranch.
The King Ranch, to me, is about a $75. It's getting a little price boost because it's legacy distillery, and it's distinct to a certain area.
Phil's Vagister is acting up.
My Vagister.
You heard it here first. Phil's Vagister is acting up. Man, if we weren't trying to get our algorithm suppressed before, boy, we're really...
I wish we had a podcast.
Oh, dude. We don't have to wish, bro. We have everything here for it.
We don't have a service to provide a podcast. It's a third party.
All you have to do is pay for it.
I have to pay for it.
I paid for all of this crap.
I have to pay for it, is what you're saying. And I'll do it.
I pay for the
I'll
AI.
do it right
Hold
now.
on. I pay for
I'll do it right now.
Phil wouldn't let me pay for the... Phil wouldn't let me use this really cool 90s themed...
It was so bad.
No, it wasn't, man. It sounded like Bush.
Now I wish you would have kept it, because I could have talked about how bad it was, and people would scroll to the end.
I could probably put it on here right now.
To listen to how bad.
It's not bad. I could put it on here and just turn it... Early times. That was...
You get out of control.
Early times.
I broke something. Early times.
Early times.
That came in last place, actually.
Which was shocking to me.
I'm breaking stuff.
I see that, man.
I might need to cut this, go to podcast. Because what are we on?
We're on 37 minutes.
It's close to our longest.
Close to our... I don't know where... I swear this is our longest.
But,
anyway, you got your thing to throw at the camera?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's do it. We're going to sign off, guys, and we're going to talk about a podcast.
Myskey Mondays will be shorter.
Yeah, no, this is just I don't know what happened. We went off the rails today. So
we go off the rails all the time.
Yeah, but we can cut it out usually. This is live.
Just put this on, as background noise. That's what I do a lot of times.
Shirley does it too. She lets the dogs listen to us all day. They, help some.
Dogs love us.
They do.
Dogs love us. That's about it.
Well, Jeff loves us. Todd loves us.
As people.
Either way, guys, listen. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Phil, out. Me, I'm out. That was the light switch.
It was doing it too hard, man.
That was the light switch.